Hello, welcome back to Spicy Beans with 2 E's and a Z. This is a game called People Playground, where you kill people. As you can see here, you kill them. But just so the YouTube algorithm knows, this isn't humans that I'm hurting. It's something else. So yeah, don't worry about that. But there's also a ton of contraptions you can make. Like there's pressure pads, activation keys, defibrillators, sensors, propellers, generators, all kinds of stuff like that. And I've made some contraptions using these tools, and I want to show them to you. This one here is something that I was going to share on the Steam page, which they have, and I'm not sure I want to, but yeah, I don't know. And I have to have it paused for some reason because, here, I'll show you in a second. For some reason, when I spawn it in and the game isn't paused, I'll show you, just like, yeah, that happens. I'm not really sure why. Kinda just does that thing, which I don't really want because I'm trying to showcase it to you. And the thing about this is all of this, all the weaponry and stuff, is all powered by buttons. Now you can see here, some of them are hidden in the bus because they're not the best looking thing, but here, let me unfollow it for a second. That's an M. You see that? And then there's this thing, an activation thing. So then when I hold down M, that happens. And it causes the minigun. You can see, like, my cursor's up there. I'm not holding F or anything. I just hold down M. It's pretty cool. This one, however, is a little different. These things are semi-automatic. So you just have to press L a bunch if you wanted this to work. Basically what happens is, if this was like normal, it would be, you'd press L without the metronome. The activation key would go right here. It would shoot this, and then it would send down here, shoot this one and shoot this one, so it would shoot a 3-round burst, basically. And then, what I did is I added this metronome right here, which this just activates this, and when it's activated, for every tick, it sends an activation key. So, but the thing is, you can't have it held down. There's 2 types of key activations, and when you have it in the hold down mode, it's really inconsistent and weird. So this one's just a toggle cannon, which is kind of weird, but see, when you press L, it just activates this thing, and then the metronome happens, and there's automatic laser cannons. Pretty cool, if I do say so myself. That's not all, though, in the term of weaponry, which is like the smallest part of this gun, or this thing. And that is this. It's just an ion cannon, but I added a bell, because why not? Bells are cool. Let me turn up the volume real quick. Actually, yeah, that's really quiet. So then there's a little bell that also gets activated, so. Sorry. You can hear the lasers at the other end of the room hitting. Yeah, I don't know why I added that, but it's like, I don't know, a bell of death, I guess. You can hear it hit the wall, I love that. You want to follow this. And then, what this is it makes you go up. So, when you press the back quote, I believe that's what it's called, it makes you go up. That's pretty cool. Sorry, that's a little loud. I'm really sorry. I want to get this right. I'm gonna put it like right there. Not perfect, it's still loud. But yeah, you see that? And then you can climb up into the air. And it looks like it's slow, but when you have humans in there, you're trying to keep them alive, so it's like a pretty good pace. Actually, that's way too fast. And then when you press Z, it activates this thruster, which pushes you forward. It is pretty cool. But this is basic motions. You know, you just go up, and then you go forward. And this thing's mostly just, I don't know, it's just when you're first, like, learning all the knickknacks and contraptions, and you're contraption building in the playground, this is, like, one of the first, like, sort of things you might want to make. You're just, like, testing out things like key triggers and stuff, and just making something like this. It's really fun, and I'm very proud of it. You know, you can go, like, that on, and then turn that on. What the hell? Wait. I'm sorry? What? Wait, let me look. I have slow motion that's very slow, so. I'm sorry? Alright, wait. What is happening? These things aren't supposed to reflect off anything. That's weird. That's very strange. I did not know that that could do that. But, anyways, something a little more complicated. And we're still in, like, actual, like, machines and stuff. There's more stuff that's just, like, killing lots of humans. But let me find it. Player 1. Here we go. This thing is all about movement. I made it so it's the keypad, so when you have numlock on, you can control where you move. You have to, now when you're making this, you have to make the button assignments to which thruster it's on the opposite. Like, keypad 8 is the one with the arrow facing up, because this thruster would throw you up. I mean, that's pretty obvious for most people, but I don't know, it's just something to think about. So yeah, oh yeah, this is something I forgot about to save. Every time I forget about this, I need to go like that, so that it actually works. You can go up, go to the side, you can go to that side, which is nice because then you're not just stuck going to one side, and you can go down. This thing is actually better in a zero gravity environment, because then it's almost like a 2D, like, point and click, or not a point and click, it's like a 2D game of some sort, you know? Like, you can go up, but you can also go down. Because, like, when you're in 0G, there's nothing stopping you for just keeping going up. So yeah, it's really fun to try out, move around. But that's not all. You have to turn on slow-mo for this because, oh boy, it's fast. When you hit 5, it activates a generator. And when generators touch about anything that is mechanical, they turn to something much stronger. For example, this is slow-mo. Remember this. This is slow-mo. This thing, by the way, if you see it, the gyro stabilizer, the thing with, like, the circle, my cursor's over it, this keeps things stable. That's why this whole thing is stable. And they're, like, really strong. Like, nothing can tip them. Let's see what happens when this thruster is generated. That's the wrong way. But as you can see, the body is shaking loose from these, which are supposed to restrict movement. Going awfully fast for, you know, slow-mo. Yay, that's so fun. That's just so fun. Yeah, so the generator, I'm not sure why I added that. Alright, so we're going so fast, sometimes it does this where, like, the camera can't keep up. I don't know why I added that, because it just goes so much faster, but I think there's, like, they just added in the new update, like, a restrictor or something. But yeah, it's, like, you don't just one quick press is already too much. Like, by a lot. But that's not all. That's it for, like, really, like, contraptions that are something serious, or, like, something, like, cool and scientific, I guess you might say. This is one of my favorite contraptions, though. Here. I'm just gonna bring you down to the ground here. Now, this one also uses the keypad thing, or the custom button assignments thing. You just press keypad minus and stuff happens. Why are they? Oh, yeah, it's 0G. Give me a moment. -9. That's good enough. And so these guys are just chilling, you know. They're just chilling, vibing, and then when you press keypad minus, something amazing happens. Now, luckily, this is a nice and slow process, so I don't need to slow it down and slow or anything. And I'll stop talking and just let you see what happens. Let me just... for a more dramatic effect. Alright, so I just remembered that I added something in the settings where, or I didn't add, but I changed something in the settings where human bodies no longer can be crushed. Like, they can't be crushed to a point where they break. So this kind of breaks the game, or this kind of breaks this contraption. But it still did the trick. I mean, like, there's guts. You know, no one's alive. I think you can see that. I think that's very obvious. How's this been going on for 12 minutes? Whatever. Still not done. This is my contraptions, baby. This is something very simple that has to do with the metronomes. It's just an auto shotgun. Barrel this thing are just cosmetics. Sorry if it's loud. But it's not my fault. It's the shotgun's fault. It's an auto shotgun, if you know what I mean. But you can turn it up. You can make it go faster. See that? There's just a solid stream of shotgun shells, even in slow-mo. Now you're like, oh yeah, a human could totally go through that. Look how slow gravity is, and look how fast that's going. Look how slow this man is. Alright, let's see how many times he gets shot. 1, 2, 3. I'm counting the whole spread. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 times. Yeah. Goddamn. Now, if you count how many times you got shot, as in, like, how many times, how many shots were actually in him, like the whole spread, you can inspect and see how many gunshot wounds. It doesn't show you right away. This guy, and that's exactly 65 gunshot wounds. Just from one ball. It's a very effective killing machine. I have lots of things. This thing is very simple. If you're alive, you die. If you're dead, you stay dead. Basically, yeah. So, yeah, you get dropped in. It's a life detector, so it detects if something's alive. So let's just take this out. As you can see, when I take it out, and then if I just kill you real quick, he's still on fire. So, but you can see that the flamethrowers now won't activate. Wait, let me just make sure he's dead. Yeah, he's definitely dead. And then this thing won't activate because he's dead. And the flamethrowers won't activate. I don't know. It's kind of cool. It's kind of dumb. Again, that's just like something when you're starting out and you want to see like how things work and blah blah blah. Meat grinder. This is what I was looking for. Yay. Sorry. No. Highlight it all. Get it above ground. Like that. This thing's nice because it doesn't really have to be like... I don't know what this is. It's some stupid mod. Can't do anything with it. But yeah. This doesn't have to be right on the ground. And basically what it is, if you can't tell, it's these conveyor belts that are activated, so they just always spin. And then this thing is a generator with this, which is called a... Here, it's called an activation transformer. And basically what it does is when it gets an electrical signal from this via power line, this being a generator, it transforms that into an activation signal, and then that activation signal goes into the chainsaw and keeps it running. So then you can see, I'm gonna pause this, I set a human down. It's very effective because it simply does not stop. And these are nice. I tried powering them up. Trust me, I did, but they're just too fast and you can't enjoy the show, you know? You want to enjoy the show. Get on there, silly goose. Get on there. Get on the meat grinder. It works for gorses too. I mean, no duh. I don't know if gorses are less strong or stronger than humans. And then, of course, androids are the strongest. It doesn't really do much to them. The gorse have like, it's just like, it doesn't do much. I mean, if I left him for a while, but it would break my chainsaw, and I don't want that. So, yeah, this is very effective. It's very fun to toy around with. The sound is just horrifying as well. Also, if you like, 1 second, it's like, you just have like, just hear this noise, and then you have like a really bad lighting. Wait, no, I have creepier lighting than this. If you have like, yes. Just like one of these, and you just like hear the noise of that meat grinder. I played a horror game with like these noises, and they're just plain horrifying. I guess that's why it was a horror game. Well, like, yeah, that's quite a scene. Clear degrees. Clear degrees. Clear degrees. Here, let me just like set the mood. You wake up. Oh wait, that convertibles. You wake up. Where are you? A dim light shows up, but all you can see is a conveyor belt. Where does it lead? You're not sure. But you can see it's moving. And very powerfully too. And then you'll hear the worst noise. The loudest noise. And you see the first person being dropped into it. This could be good with editing, but I don't have editing, so yeah. And then yeah. And you're like, oh no, that's pretty scary. And then it's like slowly lowered. That's way too slow. Oh my god. Alright, sorry. I should have it at like 10%, but sometimes I need it at 3% to trace bullets or something. I'm gonna see if I have anything else. Oh boy, that's bright. Hope you aren't like awake at 3 AM and watching this, or your eyes are gonna be fucked. Let's see. Man on spike. Nope. It's just a spike. Stack. That's a stack. Nope. Good enough. Isn't that beautiful? This is something I did. This is the kind of time I have on my hands. Even though I don't have this kind of time on my hands, I do this instead of important things. Like, important things. Look at this dude on fire. Cringe. Only cringe people are on fire. He must be cringy. You know, if you don't subscribe, you might be like this guy. Cringy, armless, on fire. I mean, I don't want anyone to end up like that, but it's just the kind of stuff that happens when you're not subscribed to Spicy Beans with 2 E's and a Z. I mean, like, you gotta be subscribed to at least one YouTube channel with really meta meme names that will obviously never reach 100K subscribers unless you help them by subscribing. You know what I mean? I'm really sad. Alright, I'm sorry for wasting your time. There's gotta be something else. There has to be. Final Doom Bus. Excited guy. I'm sorry, I should have, like, planned more for this video, but I don't know, it was just like, this thing, hovercar, I'll use hovercar V2. Alright, so, I'm gonna follow it, because I'm pretty sure it goes pretty fast. I believe there's power by key controls. No, it's not. Alright, so you just go activate. Oh wait, no. No. Just go like this, because you don't want to unactivate the seismograph or whatever it's called, because then, yeah. But yeah, it goes up really fast. This thing pulls towards it, so it still doesn't work because it's just going that way. But it goes pretty fast. This is the humongous map, as in it's very big. And it goes very fast. There really isn't much else. I mean, I could just share like all the random stuff I have saved. Ultimate Hover Bus. I want to see the very first. I think the Ultimate Hover Bus was like one of the first ones, because I changed it to Doom Bus later. Yeah. Shit, I dropped it from way too high. For some reason I had a box in some of the earlier versions. And it took me a little while to do that. And this one had 3. This was still an improved model, but there is, but I can't see. But I'm guessing, yeah, it's still the same. This is before I knew about metronomes, and that I could make automatic stuff, or make stuff that wasn't automatic. So, if you remember these, you might not, because, you know, you don't spend your whole life playing the game. This game, it's actually the barrel off of these things, and if you pause it and you take it off, look, there's a little smiley face. Isn't that cute? It's really not, but, you know, oh well. I think this is different. I think, that's not Z, right? Yeah, that's not Z. Maybe V? No. J. No. Oh, I didn't. K was but that was a bad cannon. M was still the minigun. That was the very first one. Yeah, I cannot see here. L. I thought I just pressed L. Whatever. Alright. I could have sworn I just pressed L. Alright, so I did have this. So yeah, that's pretty cool. This is the very first one. It is still, like, pretty good. And it's actually a little faster, even though it has less rockets, not jackets. Yeah, you can see this map is pretty big because of how long it took for the bullets to hit the end. But it's actually faster because it's a long glider. It doesn't have nearly as many contraptions in it. The final thing was I really did like splurge. I put like everything on it. I even put chairs on it. I barely even put humans in these things, but I still put chairs. These two eye pools I could probably go without, but I don't know, I like them. They help so like you're not always landing on this and you just feel a little classier. I don't know. It's yeah. But other than that, maybe I'll do another video that's just like all the random stuff. I don't know. It depends. Other than that, I think that's it. Wait, I think this thing is pretty cool. I remember seeing it. Oh no, it's just a tank. That's controllable, but it's still just a tank. But yeah, I think that's it. And make sure to hit the like button and maybe subscribe if you want to. I don't know. Have a great day, if you feel like it. And I'll catch you in the next one, bro. Outro. Outro. Outro.